Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord Yahawah, by Hashem Yahawashi, shall bring thee into Egypt slavery again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen, slave man, and bondwoman, slave woman. And no man shall buy you, meaning no man shall redeem you. Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Call Halayim La Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakah HaKudash, and double honors to the big brethren, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And to the rest of the brother on down is teaching and preaching the truth of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. Shalom Bayatah Dabadah. And to the Akim and the few Akwat of our nation that's repenting, shalom to you too, Mashpachah. It's your baby brother Yahawah coming at you with a quick one. And you see what it's about. You see these prices on here that our people was being sold for. But our people seem to want to forget this. You want to say, let bygones be bygones. Or you want to say, oh, that was a long time ago. But the Most High just go X your ass out if you want to say that was a long time ago. How about that? But let me play this before I get some more into these scriptures. Matter of fact, let's see. Let me read this before I play. Just popped into my head, so let's read it. Oh man, let me see. Oh, you turn straight to that book. Beautiful. So let's read this then. Let's read it. Let's read this. Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 15. That which had been is now, and that which is to be had already been. And Yahawah required that which is past.
Dallas County probate records, more than 160 years old, were found, and they contain inventory lists detailing the property of people who died. The records shed light on how people thought about slaves during that time. Fox 4's Sean Rabb shows us the history of slaves and the heritage of Dallas County as we prepare now to celebrate Juneteenth. Sean.
Yeah, Heather, and let me tell you, Dallas County Clerk John Warren only went through these records last weekend and realized the full import of what these recovered records would hold. I mean, they're handwritten documents that detail a part of American history. In fact, they make that history come alive.
One Negro woman, Patience, $900. One Negro boy, Bob, $800.
They are names without faces, yet you can almost see them.
The dollar amount is the appraised value of that particular slave.
Dallas County Clerk John Warren reading a property inventory list and a probate record from the mid-1800s that includes the record of slaves in Dallas County.
This particular book is related to the estate of Francis Daniel, who is also the owner of the Daniels Family Cemetery.
An historical marker at Daniel Family Cemetery, now University Park. The first person buried there, identified as a slave named Old Frank in 1850.
As you have 200 head of horse, $4,000.
In another record, horses have greater value than humans with a darker hue.
And then it comes down to 11 Negroes, $2,000.
Warren knew slave records were part of the county's history.
One black man, Dick, who's $1,000.
But didn't know where they were. He looked off and on for them over the last 5 years.
I probably went through about 50 of my probate and deed books, but to no avail. I couldn't find anything because I didn't have a point of reference.
Those caught my eye because their spine was unlabeled.
Records Information Officer Allison Olivares stumbled on the history while looking for something else. For her, eye-opening.
Just seeing people just itemized right next to pots and pans. It was just really emotional and impactful.
You see what it is, but they think that they go get away with it. They're not getting away with that, man. They're not getting away with it. And you will have a bunch of our people sitting back saying, oh, that was a long time ago. Well, the Most High don't care nothing about if that was a long time ago, because it wasn't no long time ago with him. If one day, if 1,000 years down here for us is one day with the Most High, well, if 500 years down here for us, what you think that is with the Most High? You could just figure like that's 12 hours. That's 12 hours. See? So let me do something to you. Let me snatch your child, your son, and your daughter from you and send them away. Or better yet, let me get your daughter and rape her in front of you. How you gonna feel 12 hours later? If you heard me giving her the business at nighttime, how you gonna feel towards me in the morning time? 12 hours later, how you gonna feel towards me? You'll still wanna cut my goddamn head off. See? So how do you think the Most High Yahawah and our Lord and Savior, our King, Mashiach Yahawashi feel? How do you think he feel? How you think they feel? How do you think they feel? This ain't just, oh, that was a long time ago. You can't play that shit with us now. Maybe you could play that shit with our people that's coons, because they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about themselves, let alone their people. But when it comes to us, those of us that Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi is putting it back in remembrance, we care. It matters to us. See? But it ain't about what I'm saying. Let's see what Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi got to say about that. Let's see what he got to say about that, because it don't matter how long a time ago it was. You still got to pay for it. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you how long the Most High, he don't care. He don't care about the time. Matter of fact, let me grab that before I go to these. Let me grab that. Let me go to, what is that, 2 Samuel, if I can remember. If my memory don't fail me now. Let's go to 1 Samuel. Let's see what Yahawah say about time when he will want you to exact vengeance upon somebody. Let's see. 1 Samuel, is that Samuel? 1 Samuel? 1 Samuel, the 15th chapter. Khan. Let me see. Yep. Let's see. And what did he say? 1 Samuel 15 and 1. Samuel also said unto Saul, the Lord sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people, over Israel. And not them damn dogs that's trotting down our land right now. No, it's talking about us, the Israelites. Now, therefore, hearken thou unto the voice of the words of the Lord Yahawah. Thus said Yahawah of hosts, I remember that which Amalek, meaning these Edomites, did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Now go and smite Amalek, meaning one of them, some motherfuckers of the tribe of Edom, of the nation of Edom, and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass. See? So he told Samuel to tell Saul, go tell Saul, I said, go and smite them for what they did to y'all when y'all came out of Egypt. Now let's see how much time went by from when the Most High told Samuel to go tell Saul to go and smite them. But did he do it? No, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He was disobedient to the commandments of Yahawah. He was disobedient. But let's see how long a time went by before Yahawah told him to go exact vengeance upon our enemies. Let's see. Let's see how much time went by. Acts 13. And I'm going to start at Acts 13. And I'm going to start at, I'm going to start at 17. Acts 13 and verse 17. The God of this people of Israel chose our fathers and exalted the people when they dwelled as strangers in the land of Egypt, and with an high arm brought he them out of it. And about the time of 40 years suffered he their manners in the wilderness. And when he had destroyed 7 nations in the land of Canaan, he divided their land to them by lot. And after that, he gave unto them judges about the space of 450 years until Samuel the prophet. So how many years went by until Yahawah told Samuel? It just told you 450 years went by until the Most High Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, told Samuel to go and tell Saul to exact judgment, go exact vengeance upon them damn Edomites for what they did to you 450 years ago. See? So you can't say that was a long time when it comes to the Most High. He don't think like you. That's why he says, for your thoughts are not my thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. See, slocky. But let's jump to Revelations. And let's get straight into it, because the Most High required that which was past. Revelations 13, verse 9 and verse 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear. So if you got wisdom, understand this. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Salakia. So, who led the Israelites into captivity? Yeah, we've been into captivity with various nations, but we talking about this last captivity, where your ass came in on slave ships. And when you got off those slave ships, you had yokes of iron upon your neck. The men of your nation and the women of your nation and the children of your nation. Who did that to you? Because Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi said, he that leadeth into captivity, your ass going into captivity. So who did this to you? Who had you up here for sale for $900? Who had your woman up here for $1,200? Who had another brother up there for $400? Who did this to you? Who did this to you? But for you to sit back and say, oh, that was a long time ago. Or be like Denzel Washington and tell his son, don't harbor hatred. You know, don't harbor hatred for these people. Don't do that. Don't harbor hatred. Just, hey, love everybody. Shit. See, the Most High ain't dealing with them kind of people. See, they don't serve the Most High. They serve Mammon. So he ain't dealing with them. He dealing with those that got the spirit of Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi on them. Those that want vengeance. Why you think Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi said, why you think our Father said, wait until the day that I rise up to the prayer in Zephaniah 3 and 8? Why you think he say that? You think he said, wait until the day that he rises up to the play? to the prey? For his determination is to jack these motherfuckers up, basically? Why do you think Yahawashi say, for the day of vengeance is in my heart? What you think vengeance is? You think you go hugs and kisses or something? No, vengeance is when you recompense, motherfucker, when you pay individuals back or people back for the wrongdoings that they have done to you. And Yahawashi is coming as a redeemer of his kindred. And how is he going to redeem us? We already been redeemed. We already bought back by his blood. But he coming to redeem us by exacting vengeance upon our enemies. Period. And don't nobody care if you don't like how it sounds. Don't nobody care. But let's go here. Let's jump here. Some of the same ones. I brought these out before, but hey, let's bring them out again. Straight up. Let's bring them out again. Because you see what this is. Look at this. Yeah, beautiful brothers and beautiful sisters being just jacked over by these ugly ass dogs. Being jacked up, man. But let's get this. Jeremiah 30. You know what it is. And verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them. He didn't say some, like you got dumbass people that's supposed to be in the truth. They run around talking about that. Well, not all of them go get it. Just only the wicked ones. Just the wicked ones. They ain't go get it as a whole nation. You crazy as hell. Any motherfucking white people that'll say some stupid shit like that, the Most High ain't dealing with you. Vengeance ain't in your heart. What he says what? Shall devour. Everyone that devoured thee shall be devoured. And all thy adversaries. Wait, he said all thy adversaries. Every last one of our adversaries. Every motherfucking body that ever had a hatred in their heart for us, they get in the business. And what he say? Every one of them. He didn't say some. He said all our adversaries and every one of them shall go into captivity. Wait a minute. He said every last one of our adversaries, every last one of these motherfucking heathens, Slakia, these heathens that have looked at us wrong, have turned their nose up at us and cracked jokes about us and told your ass, go here, go have a just cracking joke saying, oh yeah, let's put them like I seen the video the other day. What Jake was in there having a watermelon contest at work. These heathens still mock you to this very day. And then you'll smile in their face, they're smiling, you think they cool, but they mocking you. They still mocking you to this day, man. Blatantly showing you that they still your enemy, man. Blatantly showing you that, look, I'm the motherfucker that had them yokes of iron on your neck. And you the motherfucker that I had picking cotton and sugar and tobacco and gold and silver and brass and all other manners of labor from sun up to sundown. Your ass was in the field before the sun rose up and your ass was back out of that motherfucker when it was going down. And you want to have some compassion. Man, get out of here. But let's read this. Jeremiah 30 verse 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoiled thee, meaning robbed you. That's that spoil meaning. Ain't talking about spoiled you, meaning I spoiled you, I gave you everything you wanted and took care of you. No, those that have taken everything from you. And what he say? And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. So those that spoil thee shall be spoiled. Meaning those that have taken everything from you, everything gonna get taken from them. And every last one of the asses that your ass was a prey of, they gonna be your prey. See? So you people, you better get it, man. The Most High is not playing. Who you think putting the spirit on us to feel this way? You ain't just putting the spirit on yourself to feel like this. The Most High doing that. If you got those of our people that got a little weak, soft-ass hearts and shit, and they, oh, dear, no, I don't care. I love everybody. The Most High got you doing that because he don't want you. And those of us that the Most High is pouring his vengeance within our heart, guess what? We the ones he won't because he gonna use us for his purpose. You better get with it. Man, let me jump over here to Galatians. I would go to Isaiah 33, but let me just go grab this Galatians and I'm going to end off because I ain't got to go through them all. Wish I would, but let's grab this. Let me grab this Galatians 6. Because our Father, Yahawah, or Yahawashi, they not mocked, man. They not mocked. Galatians 6 verse 7. Be not deceived. Yahawah is not mocked. For whatsoever a man sow, that shall he also reap. So what these motherfuckers sold to us, meaning what they dished out to us, it's going to come back. Have you ever heard the term, don't spit in the wind, because it just might blow back in your face? Well, they spit in the wind, and Yahawah go blow the shit right back in their face. He gonna blow it right back in their face. So you better get with it, man. And this ain't about no hatred. This is about the truth. And don't get mad at us, because our Father tell you he love you and he hate them. And he go exact his vengeance upon them according to his hatred towards them. So get ready, because judgment is on its way. All praise be to the Most High Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Rakahakudash. And this your baby brother Yahawashi ended off for proclaiming a small portion of this truth of Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawashi. Shalom, Bayata Dabada. Shalom.